please, Baayork Lee. Among the best pieces of advice that I've heard is form your own company, form your own nucleus of people. How did you come to be in the company of Michael Bennett, and what were the things that made you stay in his company for so long?
I met Michael Bennett when he was 13 years old. He would come down every summer from Buffalo, New York to my dance school and studied with my dance teacher. And he started dance class, and I started to take his class. Michael was very, very loyal. And he said, when I become a choreographer, I'm going to put you in my shows. And I went, oh, yeah, sure. And I did several flops with Michael. Henry, Sweet Henry, Seesaw. And in Seesaw, I became his assistant choreographer. So the next step was a chorus line. And so I was his assistant choreographer. On the first workshop, the role of Connie had not been created yet. And then the second workshop, Michael came to me and he said, I think we really need your story. There's 17 characters, and he really wanted to make it different. I kept saying, what do you want, a short Asian, on the line? And he said, no, we want your story. So that's how I got in his company, and I stayed in his company.
Talk a little bit about the workshop process. First of all, how did it serve a chorus line, and why don't we see it as often as we used to?
I don't know if we could do a chorus line now, because it took us a year to develop the show. We would go in every morning and dance with Michael, and we created the vocabulary for the Cassie dance in that first workshop. And we would dance every morning, and then in the afternoon, we would sit around, and Michael would say, what did you do when you were 3? What did you do when you were 4? And that's how the show developed. We didn't know how to write a script. We were just experimenting. We were a work in progress. I don't think you can do that now. Joseph Papp just gave us a year to develop a show. You couldn't do that now. Financially, you couldn't do that. The filmmakers followed about 50 of the dancers. As they were in the room with us, they could hear where we were going, and then they would follow them. But nothing was recreated at all. This was the real deal. I'm a very unusual case of a short Asian lady working all the time. I've just formed a company. It's called the National Asian Artist Project, and hopefully it'll be a touring company going into the Asian communities, casting Asians in non-traditional roles.
I can do that.
Follow your dream and don't give up. And I'm still auditioning, and I want to see all of you in 6 months.
Well, we can't top that. Thank you so much again, Baayork Lee.